What is up, you guys? It is your boy Phoenix Brenton here. In today's video, we are going to be doing week 3 of the new football season, or of the second year of the high school series. So, before we get into today's video, I'm sorry. Why can I not speak today? Jesus. The reason why I did not upload one last Sunday was because of the 600 special, and I kind of wanted to do Call of Duty, so that's why that happened to begin with. And second of all, like and subscribe. We're on the road to getting to 700. It would be very vastly appreciated. But anyway, enough said. Let's get into the video. And for this video, we get 3 random upgrades. Which, thank God, because I'm not gonna lie, we were very close to losing last game, and we got destroyed in the other game. So I'm very happy with the first number being 21. So 6, 8, 10, 13, 16, 19, 21. That actually is pretty darn good. Getting an upgrade for our quarterback is very huge. And not only that, now I can finally get abilities with him, even though it's the crappy abilities. I think I'm probably just gonna give him Homer. I think that's probably what I'll just give him for now. Generate. The next number is 34, so 23, 25, 28, 31 would be Lamone at corner. Not great, but not bad either. The reason why it's not great or bad is simply because of the factor, well, it helps with the depth. And then the last number is 39, so this would be, what, 36 or 35? I don't know. 37, 38, 39. Is it a kicker? I'll just do the kicker. Because the reason why I'll just do the kicker is just because we already did Jack Bunyan. So it makes sense to just do him. So we got what? Colton at kicker an upgrade, Jack at quarterback got an upgrade, and Machias at corner got an upgrade. Pretty nice because we desperately needed upgrades at those positions respectively. And it looks like Carter is injured for the 5th millionth time. Oh, wait, no, never mind. It's not. I just have to not reset the roster. That's what I gotta do. Alright. So, we have a 74 overall team, 72 overall offense, 77 overall defense, and we're going against the 0-2 Vikings. Fun. Oh, this is a premier game. I think we get the ball first, which I don't really like that. Chelsea Reed is on the Vikings. That's just weird in my eyes. Alright. It's been a while since I played Madden 25, so it's not gonna feel fun at first, but after a little bit I might get used to it. Jesus Christ. I just got instant sacked. Alright, well, we got a 3-year gain. Now it's 3rd and 16. Alright. 4th at 6, that's fine, I'll punt it. It's just nice that we got a little bit more yards, so the punt goes a little bit further. Here comes J.J. McCarthy. It is going to be interesting to see how the team's going to work with J.J. McCarthy. Like, because, like, we still don't know what he is yet. Mainly because, well, I don't think he's taken a single snap yet in a regular season, and I think even in the preseason. So this is going to be just very interesting, to say the least. And it's also bizarre that they did not get a single... That would have been so funny if he picked that off. It's also weird that they have, like, no backup option, like, at all. Like, if McCarthy, let's say, just needs extra time sit, they didn't went and got a backup option. That's what kind of puts a little bit of the concern. Really, everything kind of falls down to J.J. McCarthy, just in general. Like, if he sucks, they're probably going, like, 7-10. If he's good, they're probably going to be in the playoffs. So, like, literally, the season kind of falls around with how good he does. Oh, they could make it to potentially the NFC Championship game. Like, really. Dropped it. Alright, so 4th and 6, they're forced to punt it. Then so far, defensive game, which was what exactly the last game was until, well, our defense allowed a touchdown. I think it was like almost the entirety of the first half was just 2-0. And we were the ones with the safety. Oh my Christ. We're just never going to get anything going on offense. Maybe it's because I haven't been deciding to run the ball. I mean, that's part of the reason. Probably is. All right, 3rd and 18. Hoping for Bromler to get open in the middle, which he does. And that's a first down and more. Oh, if I didn't go close to the edge, that probably would have been a touchdown. Dang. Well, that's okay. Big play by Brown Miller there, which gets us all the way to enemy territory. Throw it to Brown Miller. He drops it, which I guess is to be expected in that position. All right. Nice blocks. First down. Like, trying to get a balanced offense is probably my biggest issue, I'd say. Center go to the second level. Nice. I just kind of wish we had a better block from our right guard. 18 carries, 118 yards, and a touchdown. You know what's funny? All the numbers in that game was either 1s or 8s. Because of 18 carries, 118 yards, and a touchdown. You get the point. Third and 2. I'm just going to run the ball. You know, left guard, it would be appreciated if you went and blocked, I don't know, literally anybody, but whatever. The kick is up, and it's good. We got a 3-0 lead against Minnesota. Way better offensively than we did last time, because we didn't even score a touchdown till like the end of the second quarter, or even got points in the second quarter. So, the fact we got points already is pretty promising. But it kind of came down to that just one gigantic play, which is a little unfortunate, but it's a counter, and we are snuffing that up. Connor is right there just destroying that thing. But it spit on that thing. Stretch. There we go. Good job with that force. And now it's 3rd and 12, which 100% they're passing the ball. Crap, I'm on the lineman. Nice defense. All right. Nice quick 3 and out. And we got the ball back right away, which is very handy. I feel it. Why do I have a feeling we're going to get a field goal this drive and we're going to allow a touchdown and then they're going to only be... We're going to be down by a point. I don't know why, but I just have that feeling and it kind of stings a little bit. All right. There we go. Nice run. Okay. Looks like my offensive line is actually doing quite decent this game. Let me, substitute someone as my 3rd down running back, just in case. I don't know why McCormick is always the last one in terms of my 3rd down running backs, because, like, honestly, he's probably maybe the best running back we have outside of... I don't know. Carter? Is that what I meant to say? Whatever. Carson got a nice 5-yard gain. That makes it a 3rd and 3. Because, like, sometimes you want small, nimble players because, one, they actually might be faster than what their speed is, and 2, it's kind of harder for people to tackle small and nimble players. Nice 2-yard gain. Let's throw a pass into the things. We haven't thrown the ball in a while for kind of obvious reasons, because I just don't fully trust myself throwing the ball that much. And also just because my offensive line doesn't hold up particularly that well when I want my routes to develop. There we go. There's Chase Barber. 4th and 3. I'll go for it. And that is a wide open Showalter. Oh. Get up! I mean, I'm not going to complain he caught the ball because I thought that was going to be incomplete or an INT, but you could still get up. All right, nice 1st down. We're in the goal line place. Now let's try to score a touchdown and prove myself wrong. I do want to try to cheat the clock so we can try to get to the 2nd quarter as quickly as possible. Nice job pushing. And this will be the final play of the 1st quarter. And I'm going to give the ball to Kimball. And, of course, we got literally 0 blocks up in the middle because of a linebacker blitz or a ran commit, which could have been either. I see a Daniel who's wide open for a touchdown and proved myself wrong right there. All right, 10-0. Now let's just not choke the lead, please. Three minutes and 50 seconds. Did a nice job just chewing the clock. He's still up. Down at 22. It just kind of forced him to go backwards. Alright, run commit. Max just got absolutely pancaked, despite I ran commit, and that is a touchdown. So half of that was right. I thought we were going to get a field goal and they were going to score a touchdown. We scored a touchdown, but they also scored a touchdown. In precisely one play because Max got freaking pancaked. Got turned into a literal pancake. So let's switch. God. I had nothing there. Brad Miller could get open. Barber could get open. See Daniel a little wide open. Alright, I got 10 yards out of that, making it a 3rd and 13. Damn, he got destroyed. 4th and 4, it's okay, I'll take a punt. As long as we just don't get one play touchdown again, or just allow a touchdown in general, this isn't a bad decision. It would just be freaking nice that, you know, somebody named Matt Zillman didn't get pancake blocked. Would have made my life so much. It's probably going to be inside zone. I feel like it's inside zone. Or it's a screen to the left. It is a screen to the left. What just happened? It's mint DBL pass running back screen. So what they were gonna, so I'm assuming they throw it to TJ Hawkinson and then they throw it back to Aaron Jones, and that's intercepted. Thank you very much. And then they throw it to the halfback. That was one of the weirdest design plays I've ever seen. Why would you ever want to run that play? Like, that just sounds like a terrible idea. I mean, could it work? Yeah. But would it give you a touchdown? I don't think so. Alright, got a little I-form stretch here. 11 carries and 55 yards. So that means he's averaging 5 yards per carry. Alright. Got Chase Barber. That's very effective. Oh, I thought he caught that. All right, 3rd and 6. Let's turn off chew clock for now. All right, let's hope for Barber, Brad Miller, Melakar, or Carson Hill to get open. Hill is open, and that is a touchdown because Carson Hill's a god. All right, the kick is up, and it's good. We're back in a double-digit point lead with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second quarter. It's smothered. We are getting pressure on him. I mean, to be fair, I do send a couple of blitzes here and there, but we're like getting after the quarterback a lot, which makes sense because this would be his technically rookie season, right? Because this is 2025. I think I could be wrong with that. 3rd and 20. So let's just play the pass. Let's play back. Oh, that's fine. Why would you think to throw it at that direction? That's just going to get picked off every day of the week. All right, well, let's just chew the clock now. I mean, we have a double-digit lead. We're almost in field goal range. Kind of makes sense to just chew the clock at this point. Oh. Why did I even decide? I don't know why I decided. One, I don't know why I decided to throw that. And two, why did I even decide to call a pass play? That was kind of just my fault. And now we're back at a 3-point game. Yay me. You thought this game was going to just be a blowout and we could have just got out of here early? Nope. You're dead wrong. Because that's not how everything goes around here. I have to make things entertaining by accident. Alright, there we go. There's Chase Barber getting something on offense. Alright, 2-minute warning. I don't know, like, I really hope with Madden 26 the out of bounds thing is changed because it's bull of how that works. Thank you for holding on to the ball. That's all I asked for you. Alright, I'm hoping for Carter to get open. Which he did, but he dropped it. 3rd and 7. Let's run this. So, I'm either giving the ball to Barber or Melikar out of this play. Or potentially nobody. That's always an option. And it is going to be Barber. Injury timeout. Who got injured? How did Barber get injured? Like, that's the one thing I wish as well, is that they make it, like, actually feel like they get injured and not just, like, they're celebrating and then all of a sudden they're injured. Unless he's celebrating to get injured. I mean, with how this game has gone so far, I don't really think we're going to quite need Brown or Barber that much. Because, again, with how this game is played so far. So, I think I want Showalter at WR1. I definitely want him at WR1 rather than Brown Miller. I think Brown Miller at WR2 just makes the most sense. Alright, let's call timeout. Let's turn off chew clock for the moment. And wow, let's just let Andrew Van Ginkel just get in like it's nothing. And we got ourselves a 3rd and goal situation. Hopefully I just don't throw an interception. That's the one thing I don't want, is the turnover. Okay, that's fine. I could go for it, but I'm going to take my points. There is no way in heck I am not taking a field goal here. As much as a touchdown would give us a double-digit lead, I would much rather extend the lead than risk a chance of extending the lead even further. But again, the risk of it. It's like... It's kind of like... I don't know what's the best way to describe it. It's kind of like going for 2 when you could just go for the extra point just to have the opponent only tie for a field goal. Like, if you go for 2, they have to score a touchdown. Right? and you get it, obviously, for 2. But if you don't get the 2 points, they could just get a field goal to win. Like, for example, if the score was, let's say 20-22, you just scored a touchdown, you're up by 2, do you take the field goal and just have them tie it with a field goal? Or do you take the 2 points, but risk the chance of them just getting a field goal to win the game? No, it's kind of like that situation. You kind of have to think about it for a little bit. There's a little bit of a risk factor. Alright. We're only like 26 minutes in. Like, I think this might be... I'm going to try to make them a little bit more quicker. Because I don't want just an hour of gameplay. Like, I don't want that. I mean, maybe some people might, but... Like, I just don't want to make them as long as possible, so... That's either... Holy crap, he just got pancaked. I think I might just, like, put, like, highlights... And put those in here. And obviously I'll put down I put third downs every time. Well, please no. Please, thank you. 9 carries, 129 yards for him. That is just disappointing. Oh, he's locked. He was locked, but I wasn't expecting JJ McCarthy to put it right there. I thought he was going to try to throw it a little bit more that way, which then I would have just easily picked it with Tilly, but no. We're down by a point. I knew eventually we were going to be down by a point, so at least I knew that. But it's okay, because, again, we're just down by a point, and the field goal can, again, take the lead here. Alright, I do gotta be careful with the ball. That is... Are you serious? Oh, that was annoying. Dude, I hate the Madden system so much. Like, I hate it so much. Because if I go back and show you that play, the only reason why he probably overthrew that was because he bumped into Barber while I was throwing the ball. That is why that got intercepted. So it's not even my fault, and it's almost not even... Are you serious? Why? I hate this game so much. I hate Madden 25 with a passion. I don't even know how you fix this issue. Do you just go to the pause menu? I don't know how you fix the issue. Please just get me out of this camera angle, please. The kick is up and it's good. So now we're down by 4 points. Thank you for getting me out of that stupid garbage camera angle. I should have went to the left, shouldn't I? Oh. You win some, you snooze some. 16-22, 216 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. And I threw them both on the exact same play. Which is mess spot. All right, 3rd and 4. Hopefully, Brown Miller, Carter, Hill, or just anybody just genuinely gets open. Oh, there we go, Carter. That a boy. Using that first one, 3. 3. Free. Jesus, why am I saying 3? It's free. You probably have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm glad I got the ball off, so it's not a sack. All right, let's run the inside. I mean, they had it such a successful time running it in the inside, so why not I do? I mean, it worked. We got a first out of it. Did I wish it was a touchdown? Yes. All right, inside zone. Hopefully we just get some solid blocks and get the first. Which, that's exactly what we got. And we got a lot more as well. Near the red zone. This is why I love having 2 good running backs. So I can, like, have a decent time running the ball. That is a touchdown to Brown Miller. 26-24. Which, with this field goal, is going to make it 27-24. And we're only up by 3. Like, as the score might say, I think our defense has actually done a good job this game. Like, there was 2 interceptions. One of them was a pick 6. So the defense had nothing to do with that. And even when they got that interception that one time, they only got a field goal out of it. It was just this that killed us this entire time playing defense. Why do we keep doing this? Like, it frustrates me so many times that that's just what keeps on happening. Like, holy heck, man. It's ridiculous. Like, the amount of inside rushing touchdowns. And I don't even have that bad of a interior defensive line before you say anything about that. We have like 277, 70. I think, you know what? Let's look. Let's look. What is our interior defensive lineman? We have a 76 and a 68. That's decent. And we have 70s at linebackers. That is just an example. And yet we still get basically 3 times a game, they just get 1 play rushing touchdowns. And it pisses me off. All right. That's a wide open Brown Miller, and we got roughing the passer. Dallas Turner. I still have no idea if remember the time when I was kind of upset that we didn't took Dallas Turner and we got Byron Murphy instead? I still don't know how I feel about that. By the way, it's touchdown, we have the lead. I don't know how I feel about it. Because like if we drafted him, we probably wouldn't have gotten DeMarcus Lawrence, right? But at the same time, what have we gotten? Greg Zabel? What have we gotten, like, traded up? Maybe it's got Walter Nolan or Curtis Bryant. I don't know. Maybe. Play action. Yep, you gotta run, because that's all you can do. That's what happens when you have a defense that is good at stopping the pass. Oh, it's another play action, and you're gonna get smothered. We've only had 2 sacks? I thought we had more than that. Why do I feel like we had more than that? That's bizarre. Please just tackle Aaron Jones. Thank you. He's had 13 carries, over 210 yards. That is not a good number to have. All right, they're punting it. We're going to get the ball, and we have the lead, which has been quite a while since we had that. The ball and the lead at the same time. I-form dive. Hopefully, Kimball can bring a good block in the second level, which he did not do that, but we did get 4 yards anyway, so I'm not going to complain. Because as long as I get 4 yards per play, I'm not angry. Maybe when we're down, maybe not so much. But if we have the lead and we're getting 4 yards per carry, or per play, sorry, that's all I care about. I don't care. Oof. Tackle for loss. I am going to chew the clock a little bit so we can, try to have the lead heading into the fourth quarter. Just hold on to the ball. There is a flag. And it is a roughing the passer call. That will be on Andrew Van Ginkel. I-form stretch. There we go. Oh, God, there's a holding call. Ref, could you not be involved for 5 seconds, please? I just want to play some goddamn football, dude. Might cancel with the holding call. Just very unusual for him. That's a touchdown. Brown Miller, again. Making the lead 31 to, 41 to 31. You know what I've been thinking about? Like, maybe skipping the kickoffs. So, again, so I can, not have you guys watch the kickoffs and also second half adjustments. So then it just kind of, makes it shorter. Because, right now it's at 38 minutes and 40 seconds almost. And we're not even at the fourth quarter yet. You kind of could get the point. So, if I cut stuff like that out, it's only going to be, a half an hour long, maybe. And also cutting, first downs probably every time would probably be pretty good as well. Unless it's on offense. I think if on defense, I can cut that out. But on offense, I don't think I'm going to cut that out. I probably keep everything on offense. Probably not. And I could even cut the stuff off of the special teams too, couldn't I? I'm just thinking of ways to try to trim it so it's not 40 minutes long every single time. Because Cuphead, for example, that one video was 20 minutes, something about that. Which All right. Decent run there. All right, we got ourselves a first down, guys. The goal right now is to just chew the clock. That is our biggest goal. Probably just sit in the pocket with this. Barber is open. Does get out of bounds, which doesn't quite help. If you heard stuff in the background, it was just my cousin grabbing stuff. So, because my cousins are currently over, so I'm trying to like upload stuff as quick, like at one point, so I could just like go through, so I could try to spend more time with my cousins and such. All right, 3rd and 9. I'm probably just gonna. Do I run the ball here? Nope. I don't need to, because Carson is wide open for a first down. Alright, let's run the ball again. Let's just keep on chewing the clock. Oof. That's not great. Again, just keep on chewing. We just want the clock to chew as much as physically possible. Alright, that's fine. I'll take a field goal. Making the score now 44-31. But they're definitely still in this game for sure. Is that Kadarius Toney kick returning it? Oh my god, it is. Bro, it is crazy that the Giants... Like, what was the Giants got out of trading down instead of getting Justin Fields? Like, they got Kadarius Toney. I think it was either Thibodeau or Evan Neal, which kind of neither have panned out as much as they wanted to. And then like I think they got like other picks, which I just don't quite remember. And then the Bears, obviously, that did not pan out because they got Justin Fields, who's not even on their team anymore. I still think Justin Fields is a good quarterback. Like, I really do hope he breaks out in New York. Not only because the Jets deserve it, because they have not had a good quarterback since I don't even know how long. So it feels... I really hope he pans out there. Not even because of the Jets organization. Like, they desperately need this to happen. It's just the factor that I think Fields is a good quarterback. Like, a lot of people just straight up underestimate him. Like, the Bears, he kind of just had a terrible situation with the Bears, which I can't believe people have been saying, oh, he sucks. Oh, he sucks. No, he doesn't. And the reason why he got traded to begin with was because they could have gotten Caleb Williams, who's a generational prospect. Like, would I rather have Justin Fields, who hasn't shown that much signs of stardom, on a lousy Bears team? Or do I go get a generational talent like Caleb Williams? Of course, I'm going to take the generational talent. So they traded him, and then he went to the Steelers, which that place isn't that great either, to be honest. And he still had a winning record there. and now he's on the Jets, which I would say is probably maybe his best supporting cast he's had in his career. Maybe I could be wrong with that. I don't know. That I'm quite unsure with, but I'm very excited to make a Jets video. I'm just it's probably going to be one of the last ones I do, though. That's the thing. It's either that or the Patriots. Those are probably going to be the last teams. For sure. I need to be running the ball. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, 3rd and 6. Are we in field goal range? But definitely not in field goal range now. So let's just punt the ball. So they have not great position, and they have 0 timeouts. They do not have good field position. They have no timeouts, and they have less than a minute left in the quarter. So this should probably go our way and win this game. I say should. That's not a guarantee. Third and 10. We're doing a really good job defensively. Let's just continue. 3rd and 10. Obviously, we know this is a pass. Oh, it's a screen. That's an interesting play. Get him in bounce. Guys, just tackle him in bounce. That's not that difficult. Pass, obviously. He's wide open. But he only gets 2 yards. So that's a good thing. I'm going to run Preventia. Preventia man coverage. Let's double check that we are running by speed so we're not getting dusted. And I'm going to use her McCormick here. Nope. Incomplete. Are they just running Hail Marys at this point? Oh, that was 4 verts, that's why. Well, this is not Hail Mary, 100%. It's pass. It's 3rd and 8. Probably going to look for an out-of-bounds play. And that is an incomplete play thanks to Mike Hansen. Now, 4th and 8. They have to at least get the first, but they really should try to get to the 50 with this play. And he's tackled in bounce. So that should end the game, which it did. All right. 38-44. We got an upgrade, and we won the game. So I generated a number, and it is 47. So we got to go all the way down. And we just go up a couple. Daniel at running back. Okay, I'll take that, actually, because I do use him as a running back. A lot more than I probably should. But, hey, I'll take it. We did a very good job. Like, defensively, I just wish we did better at stopping the run. Because, like, look how much rushing yards they got. 220 rushing yards. Atrocious. But I won't complain that we still won. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoy. Peace.